Hello, everyone. Science Viking here, and it's time to rebuild from the damage that we took during our last installment of the XCOM Enemy Unknown Let's Play. Now, we have 55 meld. I didn't mean to go to the officer training school. And we also have not very many soldiers. First thing I want to do, especially since we're going to get paid soon, is hire more soldiers. Well, first thing I want to do is check the event list to confirm I didn't already hire no soldiers. 4 more soldiers. I'm hiring more anyway. We're a little low. So we can field a team without hiring any without using any squaddies if we wanted to, but it would be hard. Let's hire 4 more. Put us at 21 in the barracks. Second thing I want to do...
We're coming down to the wire here. Now that we've backed the aliens into a corner, I think we'll see what they're really made of. Personally, I expect nothing short of pure desperation in their resistance. They've invested too much to go down without a fight.
I agree with you. Now, I'm going to repair this mech because, well, I plan on actually creating more mech troopers. Repairing this mech would cost 20 additional meld, so for now... Let's see, how much would it cost to take one of our squaddies? I'll take a heavy... Actually... No, but I'll take... Yeah, we already have 3 experienced snipers. I'm taking an inexperienced sniper. It only costs 10 meld.
Understood, Commander. We'll begin fitting the cybersuit interface modules as soon as the necessary limbs have been removed.
And we visit the mech inventory, and we now no longer have enough meld to repair the other mech, so we're going to need to wait for another mission. But the research team finally has things they can do. Step 1, we have some alien autopsies to perform.
This specimen appears to be at the top of the alien hierarchy, and for good reason. As you've probably seen, its physical form is not suited for combat by any means. However, these elders have an incredible pool of psionic energy at their disposal, which helps to explain why the other species are subordinate to them.
And now we can manufacture a new item, the Mind Shield, which is an accessory that gives a soldier a very large amount of resistance to psychic powers. Let's autopsy a sectopod.
This heavily armored unit is fully mechanized, though we're still not sure if it has an organic component within.
And we have the Advanced Construction Project available at the Foundry. I'll have to find out what that is in a moment. Oh, the advanced fabrication process that the aliens used to build the sectopod could be repurposed to accelerate XCOM's vehicle and facility construction at a significant cost, of course. I'm not actually sure how much I want that. Now for the Muton Elite autopsy. Yeah, we are just carving up them aliens today.
As if the standard Muton hadn't given us enough trouble, the aliens apparently kept several of these elites in waiting for the later stages of their invasion.
There was a really long pause after it finished talking. But, yep, now we have the plasma weaponry research credit, which isn't going to make much of a difference because we've pretty much already got all of the plasma weaponry that we get. We've pretty much done all the plasma weaponry research we can. Well, now let's autopsy a heavy floater.
Another variation on a previously identified specimen, this is the heavy floater. As you can see, the aliens have made substantial improvements to the armor and weapons systems available, while removing some of its exposed vulnerabilities. An extremely dangerous combatant.
And now we can get the Advanced Repair Project, which, as our understanding of alien materials grows, we believe that we can develop processes that would reduce the repair times of our fighter craft and shiv units significantly. I may research that. For now, Let's research the ethereal device.
I accept the fact that there could be risks involved in studying this new alien device, but the enemy leaves us with no other choice.
Also, an important thing to remember in regards to meld, mechtoids and heavy floaters actually drop meld when killed, which is the reason why we got 55 units of meld in that last mission, because we took out several heavy floaters. This is basically aliens that have extensive cybernetic implants. The aliens use meld to install those implants, and so it's possible for us to harvest some of the meld when we kill them. Okay. And we've completed researching the ethereal device, and we can now build the Gollop Chamber, which is basically another plot structure. And then a psionically powerful soldier will be able to access the ethereal's psychic net. The next thing we want to research is psi armor. This is armor that improves the psychic powers of any soldier that currently has psychic powers. Which actually reminded me. Who haven't we tested? Yep, our new sniper that we received as a reward for that mission has not been psi tested yet. Well, we can afford to be without her for 10 days. Okay, need to stop this at just the right moment. Okay, and we have our new satellite uplink. Which is important because I want to launch satellites before the council report happens.
Satellite uplink complete.
Assign new construction. We got our 10
We need to start
credit
working on
rebate.
the housing for this device as soon as possible. Considering what we went through to get it, we should be making every effort to provide a secure location for its storage.
How many satellites? We have 2 available satellites. So we could get the rest of North America, getting us a total of 280 credits per month, and the bonus air and space, which reduces the costs associated with satellites and interceptors. We could also finish getting the United Kingdom, which would get us the bonus expert knowledge, which accelerates the research process. Or we could get Egypt and South Africa.
Tell them to get some rest.
But they give us fewer credits, and more importantly, we already have their bonus of all in. So I'm going for the United States and Canada on the grounds that expert knowledge isn't particularly useful since we've pretty much already done, since it increases the speed of research. Our research already is unbelievably fast, and we've done nearly all of the research in the game. So instead, we want the US,
Satellite launched.
and we want Canada.
Satellite launched.
And now we have gained the air and space bonus that aircraft and aircraft weapons cost 50% less to purchase, build, and maintain. Now, I'm going to quick order us up a few more satellites. Okay, we can only afford 1. And I'm not visiting the gray market this close to the council report, so let's scan for activity.
Incoming transmission.
You've done an admirable job in combating the alien threat over the course of this past month, Commander. However, we still believe there is room for improvement in your efforts.
Well, we got 15 engineers, 9 scientists, and 1,700 credits, minus the cost of maintaining everything. And we have all but one of the full continent
We
bonuses.
will be in touch, Commander.
Alright, and we now have 1,335 credits to spend, and monthly we get 1,297. Well, the first thing I'm doing,
arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
and the new engineers reduce the cost of satellites by 1 credit. The next thing I want is another satellite, because we now have the uplink capacity to field 1 satellite for every country in the world, so I want enough satellites to do that. Let's actually look at regular infantry weapons first. I know there's that mission to get ghost grenades, but how many can we make? Not enough, so I'm not going to worry about it yet. However, let's get a heavy plasma so we at least have one. Secondly, what mech weapons can we make? Mine shields, which we don't have the resources for because we need an ethereal corpse. Combat sims, medkit, particle cannon. This is the plasma equivalent for a mech trooper, and I am going to manufacture one because I am actually planning on fielding a mech trooper again. Let's see if the foundry has anything especially helpful. Sentinel drone, shaped armor. And the shaped armor would increase the damage resistance of mech troopers. That's entirely worth doing.
I'll make sure production begins immediately. And as soon as we've got something, I'll be in touch.
Let's see. Oh, right, I need to start building the Gollop chamber, too. Right. Well, it seems kind of appropriate to build it directly below the Psi Lab, so let's do it. It'll take 14 days. And we go back to scanning for activity for now. Now that we've discovered Psi armor, let's work on Archangel armor.
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander. I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
Speaking of armor, let's see, Psi armor would cost 30 Illyrium, 15 alloys, and take 30 engineers. How many alloys do we have? We have 54, so 24 plus 15 is less than 54, and we have 101 Illyrium, so I can manufacture one Psi armor. We need Psi armor anyway for something later. Ghost armor is quite nice. It allows a soldier to become invisible, though I've never been good at using it. But what I really want is to manufacture another suit of Titan armor. Because my long-term goal is, with the exception of soldiers using specialized armor like Psi armor or Archangel armor, I want everyone in Titan armor because it gives the largest amount of damage protection. Let's submit an order for another suit of Titan armor. And we're pretty much already out of money. Even in February, we run out of money before we run out of month. And we're still repairing the Mech 2 Sentinel. Though that'll be done momentarily. Assign new research. And we can get the Advanced Flight Project in the Foundry. Yep, the Archangel armor has a jetpack. And we can now already do something in the Foundry to upgrade their flight abilities. However, that's all the research we can do for now. So, once again, let's go back to scanning for activity. Okay, EXALT drained some resources from our cash reserves. Let's launch a covert operation and let's succeed at it this time. Don't want to send either of them. Send a corporal. Now let's go with +5 defense per enemy in sight. And give you the plasma pistol. And that should be good. Send operative on mission.
Covert XCOM operative deployed against EXALT cell in Egypt.
Alright. And continue scanning for activity.
Satellite coverage now available over United States.
Okay, so they're offering us 32 credits and 3 engineers for 2 mechtoid cores. We have 4 mechtoid cores, so let's just dispatch the items.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
Actually, there's not much else we could potentially do, so once again, let's keep scanning for activity. There's nothing we can do with that request from South America, unfortunately. Oh, I actually meant to view the results, so... Aw. She still came up negative. And everyone else who hasn't already been tested is of squaddy rank, so... yeah. Still no luck. I think we're okay for our number of soldiers, though. Including actually having a mech trooper again. So let's just keep scanning for activity until we can do that covert operation. Alright, sending the extraction squad. Launch mission.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your progress.
Okay, I'm sending Shadow, but not Spike. And then we want 3 squaddies, I think is good, one of whom will be our mech trooper. And then what class composition do we got? We got... I'm not bringing... never mind, I'm not bringing 2 snipers. So we have a sniper, a support, an assault, and a mech trooper. We want a second support if we can. Well, if we're willing to have the second support be a squaddie, and then we want a second assault. Who is the covert operative or Daisuke, or we do another squaddie. Well, I can accept that. Make items available. They may be inexperienced, but they are at least fielding some of the best equipment XCOM has to offer. Alloy cannon, Titan armor, med kit, and nanofiber vest. There's not much point in giving a scope to a assault class because they're so often at point blank range that accuracy matters very little. So nanofiber vest. Let's replace the arc thrower with an alien grenade because there's no real benefit to capturing EXALT troopers. If you successfully stun an EXALT soldier, they will just take out a syringe and kill themselves. So it doesn't really accomplish anything to capture them as opposed to just shooting them. Replace the minigun with a particle cannon. And the Mech 2 Sentinel. Best equipped mech trooper we've ever fielded. Here's hoping it's enough. Teach you quick learn smoke grenade. And then you get our last set of Titan armor and a plasma rifle. And a med kit, and you get the other scope. And actually there is something about Shadow's loadout that I need to change. Which is replace the skeleton suit with the psi armor. Of course the one psychic gets it. Alright. So, team of mostly noobs, let's do this. And we're actually going to get the intel this time, guys. Then we can actually attack the EXALT base of operations.
Strike 1. Prepare for landing.
We're moving on an EXALT cell working from within Egypt. Strike 1 is tasked with securing the area for our operative while they retrieve the EXALT data.
Okay, this is the same mission as the one that we epically failed last time. Well, let's see how this goes. I once again did dispatch a team of noobs to try and get some inexperienced soldiers a bit of a chance to shine.
One of our covert operatives was nearly successful in hacking a series of EXALT-COM relays when enemy forces moved into the area. If we're going to have any chance of recovering that data, we'll need Strike 1 to provide protection while the operative finishes hacking the remaining arrays. If we lose the operative, we won't be able to recover the intel. We have a new objective.
This is actually a better initial layout for this mission than we got last time because the operative is fairly close to us. There are ways away from the relays, but that's actually pretty much fine as long as we can get into a position where we can support the operative. They can then advance on the relays. So for now, let's get ourselves into a position to support the operative. Now we've located some EXALT fellows. Quite a few of them, in fact.
They're moving to flank me.
Okay, my first question. Yep, she has a squad sight shot at one of them. 85% to hit, and it will kill him if it hits him. That's Shadow showing everyone how it's done. You get up to here. And just Overwatch. Even in Titan armor, I don't want to risk you being exposed to that many of the enemy at once. So you get up to here.
Roger that.
And just Overwatch. I'm gonna have the support... Actually, I'm gonna have the support pop his smoke grenade now. Because if I don't use it early, I'll probably forget to use it at all. To protect these two.
Clouds away.
In hindsight, I probably should have moved, could have had him move before. And of the covert operative, move to this corner over here, still in cover. And take a shot at the guy you're flanking. Probably won't kill him, but you can at least start wearing him. Alright. It's their turn now. Let's see what they do with it. That was actually a fairly intelligent move from EXALT. They can't reliably see our people because they're in cover, so they tried because they're in both cover and smoke, so they decided to just try to deprive us of our cover. She has 2 more squad sight shots. They're both part of the same group, and they're both equally much a threat, so I'll take the one she's more likely to kill.
Kill confirmed.
You already have a shot. How good of a shot is it? Only 45%. However, you'd only be exposed to 2 EXALT operatives if you move up to here. Correction, 3. Okay, take the 55%. And it worked! Well, that guy is very, very, very dead.
Kill confirmed.
You are not an assault class. For some reason I thought you were.
I'm on the
You
move.
move up to here. Let's put that guy down.
Got him.
Run and gun.
Moving to firing position. Good copy. Moving on target.
%78% to hit. 66%, but a higher probability of actually killing him if you do, so let's do that.
Nailed it.
Heading to that location.
Overwatch. I'll actually go after this relay first because it allows the operative
Heading
to be
to that
closer to the
location.
rest of the team. And just Overwatch. Especially since the plasma pistol doesn't need to reload. Let's see, have you... Nah. Just dash. You won't have a clear enough shot for it to be worth using run and gun. Especially since these two, the 2 rookies, should actually be able to take out that one EXALT operative by themselves. Yeah, Shadow, you go after him first. You probably won't outright kill him anyway. Especially since you missed. You all the way up to here. So a perfect shot at him. How is he not considered flanked in that position?
Ammunition depleted.
No, I don't want the operative to have to take that shot. Okay. Let's get the squatty rank assault some experience. Use run and gun, get right up in his grill where you have almost guaranteed hit. And kill him.
Taken care of.
You dash over behind this cover. And you, who are a support class, heal that wound.
Come on, time to cowboy up.
Probably going to want to use another of her 4 med kits next turn. And in the meantime, you, who are less experienced support class, get up to here and just overwatch.
I'm on it, Commander.
Over here. And also overwatch. Since run and gun can't be combined with the actual act of hacking the relays. Alright, Shadow. Oh, you get all the way up to here.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Alright. You move this way. And reload.
Ready to engage. Back online.
I didn't actually mean to do that. I was trying to move the camera. Well, you use heal wound again on the same guy.
This? Oh, it's gonna hurt.
I love your bedside manner, or considering where you are, it's really more of a refrigerator side manner.
Moving.
You moved here.
Heading
Move
there
up
now.
to here. You overwatch. You move all the way up to here to potentially support the operative. Alright.
That's affirmative.
You get to here. We're trying to get you actually into the fight. Especially since you've used up your smoke grenade, all you have left is that plasma rifle. Though EXALT are really not wanting to come out and fight us right
We have an operative in position to begin the hack, Commander. We just have to activate the relay to acquire the data. Our operative decrypted some of the EXALT data and temporarily disrupted their communications. That ought to slow them down. Now we just need to find and hack the remaining relays.
Shadow, get over to the corner of the building. This is a great vantage
Back
point.
in.
And reload.
Okay.
And the fresh mech trooper, let's call her Squatty Redshirt. That's her nickname for this. Just get into the center and overwatch.
On the move.
You get over to here and overwatch. You just overwatch. Yeah, the mech trooper will survive one volley, so we don't need to heal her just yet. And you double move to get to here.
Moving out.
And you just overwatch. Since we're going to be retreating back to the
Commander, we're detecting new contacts
drop
moving towards
zone
Strike
pretty
1's
shortly.
current position.
Okay, where all are they landing? So way back behind that building. Okay, right next to the operative. That's a potential problem. A serious one. Okay, so the only one who has a shot at anything is her. I'll actually take the 67% to mind control.
Now, we are one.
Which also means that the mind-controlled EXALT operative will serve as a decoy for the rest of my troops for the next turn. Okay, you get back to here.
That's it, Commander.
Hack the other
We've
relay.
decrypted the last of the data. Now we just need to get our operative to the evac point. Objectives updated.
And now, just retreat as far as you can.
Okay.
And as for the rest of us, we're kind of going to do a fighting retreat where I'm mostly going to have everybody move once and then either shoot or overwatch. You get over
Position
here.
confirmed.
So that, but for the most part, I want to let the mind-controlled guy serve as a decoy to keep the enemy busy. Right. You get to this position. This is a good position to hold the enemy back from being an assault class.
Moving.
You back over to here.
Heading to that location.
You move to here. And for this turn, you stay where you are.
Commander, additional hostile contacts are on approach.
It's gonna be one of those.
I'll get him next
And
time.
they all missed. Nice shooting, everyone.
Shot wide.
Switch to the mind-controlled guy. Only 60% to hit at that range? Oh, he's a sniper. You know, I'll take that 45%. Perhaps I shouldn't have taken
I'm
the
going to need
45%.
ammo soon. No contact with target.
You. In that case, how much of a shot do you have? 55%. But if I move you all the way up to here, you should have a
I'm
better
on the
one.
move.
65 or 55. Take the 65. And still miss.
Ah, damn it.
But that freed up space for the operative to run all the way back to
Stepping
here.
off.
Shadow, just overwatch. I'll actually take the 38%. And that's the one that hits. Let's run and gun.
Hunt him down. Hauling ass.
Only 54%? Well, put him down. Or try. What does that guy have that he just never gets hit by anything?
Heading out.
Because even when he's clearly flanked and just not in cover at all effectively, nothing seems to hit him.
Damn it, missed the target. They're falling back.
And they managed to miss the mind-controlled guy. And Overwatch shot from Shadow. Not to mention the fact that he moved twice, which means he can't fire this turn anyway, even if he survives. Which he doesn't.
longer a threat.
We've got another group of hostiles moving in, Commander.
And everyone is flanked now. Except for the mech trooper, who can't use cover anyway. Ha!
Locked and loaded.
Okay. You just run over here so you're at least in cover. Since you're not going to get a good shot to the enemies on the high ground up there. However, you have a good shot at them. Take out the one that's farther away. Actually, no, we want that one's closer to the stairs. We can run up there. Take out that one.
Kill confirmed.
Okay, you have a plasma rifle, which means you actually have a meaningful chance of hitting that guy, except you don't have line line of sight to
We're
it.
green to go.
Alright, you sprint over to here. This one's covered, the other one isn't, so you sprint over to this one. You get to here. Still 40%, well, I'll take it. There'll be a good chance to get this guy some experience.
Shot wide.
Running.
You get back here so you're in cover again.
Hostile spotted.
And there's another one. And you are brainwashing victim. Miss. Oh no, there goes the brainwashing victim. This is terrible. He was really important to our operation. We really needed him alive.
They're moving to flank me.
Oh shit.
Just lost one.
Commander, we've lost our operative, along with the data. Strike One can remain in the area and eliminate any remaining EXALT forces, or they can head to the evac zone. It's your call. Objective updated. Commander, hostile reinforcements are moving on Strike One.
Well, that just ruined my picnic. Lovely. That was a really long shot, too. By a heavy no less. That was a really unlikely shot. Okay, just put that guy.
Planted him.
And in the zone, when she gets another one, put that guy down.
Kill confirmed. Out of ammo here.
No, actually, kill not confirmed. He survived that shot. 85% to hit, and this would kill him if it hits him. I'm at least using this as an opportunity to get my less experienced troops some experience.
Nice.
70%. Let's see.
On my
But
way.
I can make that 100%. That wasn't even a likely shot. I'm wondering if I do need to send Shadow to be the operative next time, because she's a bit more durable because of her higher experience level. 51%. Probably running across an Overwatch. I guess not. If you were, though, your Titan armor could take it. 58%. Okay, he's down.
Bye-bye.
You get over to here. And you Overwatch. Maybe I should have just used a smoke grenade to protect the operative while she was in cover. I guess I just figured that much cover would be sufficient. That's an alien. Not enough damage, though.
Watch the flanks! They're moving! They're trying to flank us!
Actually, I'm gonna try that. Mind fray this guy. His mind control is still cooling down. She should survive his next attack. You. Run gun.
Moving to firing position.
Get over to here.
10-4.
100% to hit. May or may not kill him. Where'd the sound go for a second? But you run over to here. Also flank him. And finish him off.
Nailed it. Need a resupply.
You get over here. You're also flanking someone. 75%. Let's see if this kills him. It does!
Out of rounds, not a problem anymore.
You get over here, which is at least somewhat cover, and reload.
It's killing time.
And you just overwatch. Alright, it's the mind frayed guy who is still alive. Well,
Ready to rock.
Reload. He may be the only surviving EXALT operative. You get up to
Rolling
here.
out. On my way.
And Overwatch. You two, I'd say, have probably done everything you can. I don't think there are any more enemies in
Yes,
that
sir.
area. So you guys run back over here. And you actually just move once and then reload.
Roger that. I'm ready.
And I'm actually going to have Shadow
Heading
go
to that
toe-to-toe with this
location.
guy. Because, well, actually, I'm just going to have her hunker down. There's not much point in shooting the guy. You
Location
dash over to
confirmed.
here. You just overwatch.
I'm rolling.
And you overwatch again.
Location
You
confirmed.
run over to here. Yeah, I'm basically having everyone converge on where I know that
Aye, aye,
the
Commander.
last surviving EXALT operative is. I'm fairly certain Shadow will end up killing him by just using her either with her sniper rifle or with her mind powers, but I figure I may as well give somebody else the opportunity. And in fact,
It's making that noise.
I really shouldn't go out of my way to give Shadow the chance to kill him, since she won't gain experience, but someone else might.
Moving out.
So far she should be able to move without dashing. And I guess Overwatch again. So wherever that guy is, he's doing a very good job of hiding.
Yes, sir. That's affirmative.
Right. You hunker down again. You sprint all the way up to here. You just overwatch because I can't get you there in a reasonable period of time.
Moving.
I have a hunch. I have a hunch that he's inside the building.
Moving to position.
So you drop down here. And now there's a wall, so you just go over to here. I think he jumped down through the skylight thing, and that's where he is. Or, well, I mean, it's a telescope, but I think he jumped down through the telescope, and that's and that he's inside the building. Right. You dash over to here. He is really being really thorough about hiding, but I'm not letting him escape. EXALT killed one of our people, and that means we have to kill all of EXALT's people. It's the rule. They send one of yours to the hospital, you send 10 of theirs to the morgue. That's the XCOM way.
That's affirmative.
Down the door. And over to here. You just Overwatch. You also just Overwatch. You back up your fellow assault. This guy is really, really good at hiding. Like, he has been really thorough. He's not trying to do anything to us. He's just trying to hide.
What the hell was that?
Heading there now.
Okay, let me control the mech trooper. I know she does actually get an action.
On
To
the
here.
move.
Is he like under the floorboards or something? Where the hell is he?
Heading to that location.
Okay.
Drop yourself down here. Is this another one where it's crashed and this guy's just vanished?
There's something out there.
Because I'm pretty sure we've been everywhere that it's indicating that he is. Okay, I have a hunch. So let's start with running gun.
Firing position. On the
All the way
move.
over to here. I guess not. Okay, you get over to
Moving
here
out.
then.
Running.
Okay, we found him. Apparently the mech trooper managed to run right past him without noticing that he was there. Okay, Joan, when we get back to the base, I think we need to take you over to medical and get your eyes checked because there is something very seriously wrong with your vision. I rest my case.
Reconfiguring target matrix.
Hunt him down.
Well, you should be able to finish him.
Location confirmed.
Bye.
He's dead.
Well, we lost one soldier who was our covert operative, but we at least got rid of a lot of EXALT soldiers and got some experience. Nobody gained any experience. Nobody gained a level, despite the number of kills that a lot of them got. That's disappointing. Though, I still stand by this because Joan Stewart, Saeed Aziz, and Chi Pan, none of them had any experience prior to this mission except for Joan Stewart. But they now actually have fairly numerous kills each. So I'm actually pretty satisfied with how this mission played out, even with the 4 squaddies. Honestly, I do chalk up losing that one person to bad luck. She was in cover, it was a really long shot by a class that already has poor accuracy. So I actually stand by that one. I am also going to sell all of the, That's disappointing. You don't get loot if you don't get loot if the mission is classed as a failure no matter what. It's a little unrealistic. I am going to hire another soldier. Why is my barracks capacity so low? We only lost one person. Well, I'm still going to hire a few more. Trying to keep my actual number of soldiers around 20. And then just working to get experience for everyone. Let's see how we are for medals. We have just an urban combat badge. Who do I award that to? Who doesn't already have it? 2 snipers. I am actually not concerned with giving that to snipers, so I'm just going to hold on to it for now. Alright. However, I'd say just from the stuff that we sold... Oh, that's why, because we already had... Wait, no, that's actually not why. I thought for a second that I had accidentally ordered new soldiers twice, but apparently not. I am, however, going to build another suit of Titan armor. Except we don't have enough alloys. Okay. Anyway, this video's already gotten quite long, even though we only did 1 mission instead of the usual 2, because, well, it was a long mission. So, this is actually going to be the end for this part. Thank you all for watching. I love you all, and I will see you next time.